We should be able to board a ship at Blackwater port, but it seems the orcs are heading there too. Rebels who hate Ashvir and are loyal to the memory of the king desperately hold the port, as it is one of the only places where they can ship supplies and weapons. Delphidor, some orcs are following us. We must make haste. Delphidor, my old friend. We have heard of your coming, and of the attacks on the elves. It is good to see you again, although I'd prefer it were not in such sad times. Conrad, this is Kalen, one of the mightiest of the Horse Lords, and one of the few who is willing to oppose the Dark Crown. Rumor has it that his lance has slain 50 men and 100 orcs. It seems the orcs have come here too. Try and wrest this port from our hands. Our defenses are still weak, but reinforcements will arrive soon. We will help you fight them off until the reinforcements arrive. With your help, we have hoped we can fend them off, but you must not tarry here long, for your survival is even more important to our cause than the strength of the port. The ship is due here in 2 days. Surely it will be able to take you to safety. And the ship will take us to Alduin to sacrifice ourselves to the dragon, the all-devouring one? Yes, we will sail to the Isle of Alduin, my home, Skyrim, Conrad, and the home of many magi. I will send one of my horsemen to serve under you. I offer you my support, Conrad, and the support of my men. From now on, you'll be able to recruit horsemen. Thank you, sir, but how shall I best use these horsemen? How do they differ from elves? Elves may be the lords of the forest, but horsemen are powerful as well. On the plains under the midday sun, they can fell the toughest foe with sharp spears and under heavy hooves. Recruit troops wisely, Conrad. Remember that you can recall experienced units from past battles to help you fight again. Greetings, young master. I pledge myself to your service. Conrad, note that Haldiel does not seek gold upkeep. As a loyal unit, he fights for us solely out of loyalty to our cause. Such units are extremely valuable. Take care to use them cautiously in battle, lest they fall and you never get them again, because that happens all the goddamn time. And continue. Alright. So, that was an interesting run-through. I can play slower, but at the same time, the odds... Once again, this is why I love and hate this game. I love playing it because it's a really nice looking game, but the RNG doesn't make sense half the time. You should not be missing 4 shots at individual 70% chances apiece. The most you should ever miss is 2, but instead it just happens. So welcome everyone to this scenario. After I'd spliced in whatever they're saying, back in here we had a very annoying instance where I would lose too many good things and basically be breaking my own rules and keeping myself stuck at a bunch of level 1 units. Naturally, I can't do that. I can't afford to do that. And so here we are. Well, we have a new unit to recruit, the Horsemen, courtesy of Kalen over here. The Horsemen are very fast units that hit very hard but also take a metric ton of damage when they're trying to hit very hard. And so it's in our best interest to keep him alive because he has no upkeep. As the higher level the unit, the more upkeep they cost, which recalling these units is not going to be a fun thing to do, money-wise, but it's very helpful. We're going to recall our healers from the previous scenario, because I do want to make use of them. Because they're all they're close to leveling. Other units who are either not very valid in the scenario, i.e. a very fast attacking unit, another near horseman, is not really helpful to us. So I'm going to spend the additional gold to recruit a little bit of a cadre of horsemen to assist us in the future. And we're just going to take all this territory from our lovely friend Kalen, who's lending us these towns to support our army for the time being. While we're going to prepare to try to kill this orcish warrior, who is incredibly trolly. Alright, none of these can reach, but I can take this house while we're at it. So going up north actually basically resulted in us dying horrifically. So we are going to go in with a defined strategy here. And it's a very strange strategy as far as some people are concerned, because we're not going to directly fight the enemy, because they're going to send the majority of their forces here, which will be intercepted by our good knights up here, and that's what I'm hoping for. The knights, well, they're going to provide a lot of support in the form... The plan right now is he's going to swoop in here and try to stab the enemy in their face hole when they try to come this way. Oh, and he actually changed units this time around. Interesting. He's going to send all these here. They're going to get hit by the knights. After they get hit by the knights, we'll swoop in and take whatever kills we can in order to level up our units and hopefully steamroll via leveling. This isn't going to work because of a multitude of reasons, but we'll get into that when we get there. There's a lot of horse riders. Admittedly, it's a lot less trolls than he was using before, or about the same amount. And so I'm significantly happier about this. We'll move the archer down here because it's the least useful of the bunch. We're going to just move our knights back into a position to be ready for the future. Delphador, can you reach? You can reach Delphador, but that's fine. I kind of want you to reach Delphador because that means I'll be pulling you off of our forces and into a position where we can try to kill you later. We are very low on gold, but that will hopefully change as our units start dropping dead. We can back up Delphador. I don't want Delphador taking damage if I can avoid it. And right now, everything else taking hits is kind of fine. Yeah, this is all well and good. We can pass our turn. Well, the charge mechanic on most of the knights. The charge keyword I'll bring up in just a moment. As soon as our turn comes around, it has some very, very specific uses that make it really handy. Now you can see this huge wave of dudes. I'm not sending anyone in there because I don't feel like sending anyone to their deaths. Charge. When used offensively, this attack deals double damage to the target, but it also causes the unit to take double damage from the target's counterattack. Knights start off, or horsemen, sorry, start off incredibly fragile with no real defensive options, or utility for that matter. But proper strategy can easily overcome this. I'll probably leave the last run through up just to show you how my lack of strategy gets me killed time and time again. This time around, I'm just going to abandon my ally. He's going to do as much damage as he can. I, on the other hand, am just going to be ready in this little boxed up corner here and see what these guys are going to do. Naturally, the damage stacking on lawful knights is rather absurd, if that makes any sense. Alright, it's gonna be nighttime. Well, so be it. The knights can reach. The trolls cannot. The outriders, only one outrider can get to the area where I'd be afraid of, except for the one troll, but I can lose some stuff, that's fine. Well, unfortunately, due to the way charge works, it's actually not in our best interest to go blindly in there because we're probably not going to get much of anything, and our ally hasn't even recreated another knight to send in for us to try to even soften them up. Joyous day. Well, the strong and intelligent one can try his best to kill the orc assassin. It doesn't fail, so to speak, but it's not that helpful. I would need to hit on both. I doubt I am. Well, I doubt I am, but I still got the hits off, So something must be going well. Anyway. Because most of these guys are not going to be able to catch up with us, there's a lot of Wolf Riders. We're just going to keep setting up a wall. They can send in their Wolf Riders should they wish, but the Wolf Riders in and of themselves aren't going to be able to really do enough to be too scary. I do say this as a word of caution. I do want to do my best to ensure that Conrad is blocked off from the fight right now, because I am trying to fight here, but I kind of don't want to lose my entire force doing so. Daddy Delphador is my tankiest unit, but also if he dies, I lose the mission, and I kind of don't want that to happen. So we'll see what we can do. The loyal unit's going to get slapped around a little bit, and is probably going to have to retreat shortly thereafter. Of course. Yep, and now you're going to kill. It is a big if, but it's an if that can easily happen. So this knight is now no longer useful. He is never going to go back to the front lines as long as he lives, until he gets a decent amount of health back, because he lived on exactly 1. And because our good grand knight friend up here has not actually sent anything, the entire enemy force is collapsing on our ranks. So let us hope and pray that we can pull something out of our behinds. Where, oh where, is our shaman? You're right here. You're in a decent position. You're gonna come back. I literally cannot have you do... undo. Hang on. You're the only one who can get up there. But you can't get past until this guy dies. Well, we can start shooting this guy. Which puts you in a decent range for the other one to come in and swoop in and take this kill. Puts you in decent range to... Ah, you can't kill the Orcish assassin yet. Daddy Delphador might actually come in to make a play. I want Daddy Delphador to come up here, but I just don't think it's... Oh yeah, no, kill a troll. And he kills a troll. Forests are indeed my best friend. Problem is, the horsemen suck in forests, worse than they are out here. Can I just deal a very minute amount of damage? No, I can't, but I can put you here. Put Conrad out as a tempting target, although they're going to go after Haldiel. I kind of just want to get some people out here who can defend Haldiel. And put Haldiel in the enemy village, cutting him off from more resources. Really? Wait. How far can this go? Not far enough. Perfect. And then I could just spend his turns healing. I might have made a poor decision then. I could just sword you down. That's probably for the best. Well, I tried, but you're still defensive, so that's okay. Put you here. Ensnare to reduce your damage. And you actually succeed, which is surprising. Too bad you can't just run up and smack him. Although you will when Haldiel retreats. So Haldiel retreats back to our village because we're not getting through easily. You can run up. You need to do exactly 1 hit. 1 hit. And you level. One hit. Well, our intelligent and strong is going to die, but intelligent plus resilient isn't too bad. That's fine. A couple more attacks against Fodia and probably going to live. Probably. We'll see what happens. He should be dead, but he's not. And that's annoying. Yep, so unsurprisingly, you pull back. Oh, you even got the kill. Sweet. Alright, slowly restoring. Or slowly getting ourselves back there. This is always happening. Please, don't fail another better than 50-50. Good, get me the sorceress. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Delphador, go up into the mountains to create a zone of control here, and just kick the whelp out. We don't want to see the whelp ever again. Shoot it twice. So now we can level you up. What do I want the archer to level to? So the archer innately has... Well, it doesn't innately have any ability, but I can either upgrade you to a ranger or a marksman. You gain a much better sword and an okayly increased bow, and you get the ambush ability. However, hiding in forests means absolutely nothing, except for simply stopping units in an ambush. Or stopping enemy skirmishers, of which I think there's only one enemy skirmisher in the entire next area. I mean, yes, it's super squishy, but the 10x4 longbow... There we go. She gains the marksman trait on her bow. When used offensively, this attack always has at least a 60% chance to hit. I will definitely take that because it makes it so her bow is incredibly scary versus people who are trying to dig in somewhere that I don't want them to. And since it's now dawn, we're starting to get the advantage back. It's a real question. I wanted to archery you several times. And too bad I can't do anything else beyond that. Sure. The charge was worth it. You're staying in the forest. I would love to hit you a little bit more, but I can see that that's not really happening. And there's nothing here that can catch up with us, so we're okay. Thorns does more damage, but I want to slow instead to prevent any unnecessary conflicts or unnecessary demise. None of these trolls can catch up. Someone can catch up from, like, the warrior can theoretically catch up, but I'm going to instead go around. The fresh meat will come in and will absorb the hits. The old blood will get the kill, which will put him dangerously close to leveling, so if he gets attacked and does not die, he should level up into the other thing I was looking for. I would love to swing you about round and round. That's just not exactly a good idea. And charging in will just get you killed. So right now, you can sit in the forest and maybe be scary. Oh, the loyal guards are actually attacking. I've never seen that happen. But yes, because of our strategy as of right now, we've so far been not stomping, but kind of steamrolling. Anyway, you probably already noticed this, but healing is a bit weird in Wesnoth. You can maximally heal 8 points of health per turn by any source, cumulatively, so you can only heal up to 8 unless a unit has done nothing. If their orb is green, by the end of their turn, they will heal an additional 2. That's not that impressive, but it tends to make up for itself before too long. Alrighty then. So I want to move you into here. This is going to once again look dumb. However, the enemy can't get around to this spot. And now, I think Conrad Do I want to level up Conrad? Rather not risk it just yet. I'd rather just try to hit twice and get the level up here. So now we can either get an Elvish Hero, which is a very high attacky person, or the Captain, which grants leadership. Adjacent units of lower level will do more damage in battle when a unit adjacent to of a lower level are on the same side as a unit with leadership engages in combat. Their attacks deal 25% more damage times the difference in their levels. So let's get ourselves a Captain. Right, so you'll be able to pop in here. However, I kind of just want to fairy fire the troll real quick. That's depressing. Their natural resilience gets irritating after what? Wow. Alright, do I spear charge? Conrad, yes, because Conrad leveling is a bit better. Well, you're safe. You should be safe, because if they're going to auto-target the lowest health one, they're going to go after the archer. Anyway. 10 is the max level? Okay. Aren't trolls supposed to turn to stone at daylight? That's specifically... Trolls are supposed to specifically turn to stone at daylight if you're going with Lord of the Rings mythology, which we're not. We're in the Harry Potter verse, as I've already stated multiple times. Can any of you guys catch up? You cannot, so I will gladly put you here instead and block off the troll. And sure, you can run over and kill the troll. And by all rights, defend our healer. We're going to put Haldiel back on the front lines because Haldiel can heal up from the druid. And we should start to make up for our deficit soon. Quit targeting my sorceress. I guess it didn't matter because I still healed up anyway. Wow, you're annoying. Anyway, right now we want to kill this troll here. The reason we want to do that is we want to make it so our big mage can step right in and lightning bolt him. The exact same thing as last time just occurred. He missed every single shot except one. I still do not understand why. However, I'm going to put my captain here. Suicide charge, will ya? Wow. Yeah, it's literally plot armor. We have tried this time and time again. Every time it has failed. So you can hit Delphador, you can hit... There's no one important that can be struck. Honestly, I want you to change positions. And, you know what, we'll just put we'll put you out here. He has the Hack's plot armor, I guess. I would love to hit you, but at this point, it's just not worth it. We're still at, like, late daylight, so we should be fine. Boy, could you both get down here? Wow, my gosh, he actually retreated. Alright, Delphador. Well, once again, this can kill him. It would require every single shot connecting, but with the way things are going, I'd rather not have that happen. You would never be able to reach, because you only have 5, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could reach. You can't. So, I'm going to sword this one. There, the bad luck is now out of the way. Oi. You can't reach, but we can continue to have you fight your troll. And that troll is very nearly dead. Conrad can run over and smack it, to gain some experience, just in case. Delphador, get over here and just lightning bolt. It's literally plot armor. Or he has like a ring of lightning resistance or something like that, I guess. Because, by the way, all those attacks I've been doing have a 90% chance to hit. No matter what you do. The minimum is, 70% chance to hit, not 90. Very few things actually have 90% chance to hit. Unless something really stupid has just occurred. I'm gonna go kill this troll off. Or I'm not. There we go. There's something good. Now you can go over here and smack the troll. You can run over here and attempt to... Can I, like... I could spear charge you. There's a chance to kill you. But unless I hit you enough times where the attack is a guarantee, I'm not going to take it. Because I am not a numbskull, and I know what this enemy is going to do. But you're trapped. There's nothing you can do. You're stuck. It's over. I have the high ground, Bananakin. Right, I forget. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, my friend, for actually just straight up attacking someone I really wanted you to. So now I can either attack this orc with you and No, I'm going to try to level up the druid lady first. That didn't work, so I'm going to try to level up the knight now. Thank you. Finally. Die already. Thank you for the help, friends. The ship should arrive soon. It'll take you to Alduin, the World Eater. We should embark now. Safe voyage to you, friends. Rest assured that we will never surrender to the forces of the Dark Queen. It's 19 gold per turn. We get 18 gold. Praise RNGesus to finally let me actually go through that scenario. And actually legitly, now that I'm no longer save scumming, because I'm getting obscenely irritated at this. Anyway, I'll be back in a moment.